Hello student, in this class I will discuss height and distance of class 10th NCERT. So please watch this video carefully. Now here height and distance. Height and distance. So first of all we will describe angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Let us suppose this is the horizontal line and an observer is here and he want to see an object placed above the horizontal like here. So this is called line of vision. Line of vision. So this angle formed at his eyes is called angle of elevation. Therefore angle, this is C. So angle ACB, angle ACB is called angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Thus, angle of elevation is defined as when an object is placed above the observer's head, then the angle formed at his and her eyes is called angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Hence why the angle ACB is called angle of elevation. This is angle of elevation. Now we will discuss the variation in angle of elevation. Variations in angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. First, when object goes up from its original position, then the angle of elevation is increased. For example, this is the horizontal line and this is the original position of the object, and this is the position of observer, and now this is the original angle of elevation, and now this object has gone up here vertically, then this is the new angle of elevation. Okay, this is theta 2 and this is theta 1. Therefore, theta 2 is greater than theta 1. And the opposite of this statement, when the object goes down from its original position, then the angle of elevation is decreased. You will write here, when the object goes down from its original position, then elevation is decreased. For example, in this figure, this is the original position of A, and this is theta 1 and this is theta 2, and the object has come down from A to C here, and this is, we will say that this is C and this is B. Therefore, theta 1, theta 2 is less than theta 1. This is the original position and the object has come below this, okay, and this is the final position. So this is the final final angle of elevation. This is the original angle of elevation, and hence why theta 1 is less than theta 2. And second, when the observer moves away from his or her, away from the base of the tower on which the object is placed, then the angle of elevation is decreased. For example, this is a horizontal line and this is the first angle of elevation position of the observer here, and now so second angle of elevation is this, and this is D. This is theta 2, this is theta 1. Here the observer has come from here to here. It means observer has come away from the base of the tower. This is the tower. So angle of elevation, this elevation is decreased from this. Therefore, theta 2 is less than theta 1. And this diagram will be helpful to do the question. If you are not aware with the diagram of in height and distance, then you will not able to do the question. So it is necessary to plot the diagram first correctly, and hence why you will able to do the question. Otherwise, you cannot do the question related to height and distance. Now, when the observer goes towards the base of the tower, then angle of elevation is increased. For example, this is the original position. See, and now this is the final position. The observer is going towards the base of the tower, and this is the original angle of elevation, and this is the final angle of elevation. this is theta 1, this is theta 2, this is line of vision. Therefore, and this is right angle, theta 1 is less than theta 2. This is theta 2. Now, this is the angle of depression. We will discuss about the angle of depression. Angle of depression. When the object is placed below the observer's position, then the angle between the horizontal line and line of vision is called angle of depression. For example, this is the ground surface, that is horizontal, and this is the tower, and here an observer is sitting and wants to see an object here, placed here. This is A, B and C, and as you know that any tower, any things always perpendicular to the ground surface. So you will write here right angle, and he wants to see the object placed at C. Therefore, this is called angle of line of vision. Sorry, and you will plot a horizontal line here, and this is called angle of depression, as angle of depression mentioned in this definition. And this is E, and this is theta. And as this is AE parallel to BC, so and AC joins these parallel lines, therefore this and this angle will be equal because pair of alternate angles are equal, so theta. So this is called angle of depression. Angle of depression. And this is also called angle of depression. Now we will discuss about variation in angle of depression. Variation in angle of depression. When the object moves away from the base of the tower, then angle of depression is decreased. For example, this is the horizontal line and this is the tower. An observer is sitting here and he watches the object placed at here. This is A, this is B and this is C. So this is the horizontal line and this is called angle of depression, theta 1, theta 2. Now the object has come here at D. So this is new line of vision and this is called new angle of depression. Therefore, theta, this is theta 2 is less than theta 1. So when the object goes away from the base of the tower. This is the base of the tower, and the object is initially here. Now it has come here from C to D. It means the object is going away from the base of the tower, so the angle of depression has been decreased. This is okay. And now B, when the object goes towards the base of the tower, then angle of depression is increased. You will plot the diagram related to this information. For example, this is the horizontal ground surface. Observer is sitting here, and this is the base of this tower. And now originally the object is here, and the observer is watching this object along this line of vision, and so this is called angle of depression. This is theta 1, and this is also theta 1. Now the object has come here. This is D, and the another line of vision is this. So this is the new angle of depression, and this is the new angle of depression theta 2. Therefore, according to this statement, theta 2 is greater than theta 1. This is theta 1. Animation will be helpful in plotting the diagram. Okay. Now we will discuss what will happen when the position of observer is changed. It means from here the observer is going up or going down. Then what will happen about the angle of depression? Okay, now I am describing these two conditions here. When the observer goes up from his or her original position, then the angle of depression is increased. For example, this is the ground surface, and observe this is the tower AB. An observer is sitting here, and he wants to see an object placed at C. Now the observer is watching this object along this line of vision, and this is the horizontal line. This is theta 1. Now this is theta 1. Now the observer has gone here. This is D. This is D. And from D you will plot this, and he will watch this object along this line, and this is the new angle of depression theta 2. This is E, this is F. Then this is theta 2. Therefore, theta 2 is greater than theta 1. And now in final D, when the observer goes down from his or her original position, then angle of depression is decreased. Now I am plotting the diagram regarding this information. This is the ground surface and this is the tower standing, vertical tower standing on it. An object is placed here and from A, the observer watching this object along this, and this is the horizontal, this is theta 1. So this is theta 1 also. Now the observer has come down like this, and from here you will plot the another horizontal F, and you will watch this object along this line, and this is called theta 2. Also this is theta 2. So according to this information, theta 2 is less than theta 1. And these are the complete. So dear students, these are the complete information about angle of elevation and depression. In this video, I have discussed about the angle of elevation and angle of depression and their variations. So you will see this video carefully and try to eliminate your all doubts regarding angle of elevation and depression. And in next video I will discuss the questions of NCERT, and also at the end of this trigonometrical series I will give the standard questions for the board examination and also describe their answers. So watch this trigonometrical series carefully and take advantages in your final examination. Thank you.